Welcome back, everyone. On deck today for testing we have a round that I get a lot of requests for. It is the Black Hills 77 grain open tip match bullet chambered in 5.56. A lot of you guys might know this round by the military designation of MK262 Mod1. A few things that are different about this than other military rounds that you typically see. It is an open tip match bullet. The reason that's allowed to be used for our military is that the open tip design of the bullet was designed for increased stability in flight rather than fragmentation and increased terminal performance. So they were able to get this round into the United States military for use without being blocked by the Hague Convention, which a lot of our modern defensive rounds are. So it's been out there in use. There's a lot of data on this round out there because, quite frankly, a lot of bad guys have been on the receiving end of it. So we know a lot about the round. We're going to test it here in the Clear Ballistics gel today. A few specs I didn't mention already. It does have flash suppressed propellant, and the propellant's also temperature stable. And the primers in this round are crimped and sealed, so that way moisture doesn't get in there, and they're stable for long-term storage. Anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at the rifle and then get into the gel test. Alright, you guys saw the ammo that we're testing out today. Here's the barrel. It is the 16-inch Palmetto State Armory mid-length cold hammer forged FN barrel. We're going to go ahead and set up the Cartograph next, run the rounds through this gun, and then we'll see how it does in the gel. Go ahead and take a look at the wound track. You can see as it entered right around the 1.5 inch mark, we start to get some expansion or fragmentation in a larger permanent wound cavity. Moving down right at about the 5.5 inch mark is where we get a massive wound cavity. That continues on down all the way until about the 12 inch mark, and you can see just fragments going all different directions there. The major part of the bullet travels through to the second block, which is 16 inches in, and then we have the jacket of the bullet right around 17.5 inches, and the deepest penetrating part of the bullet is right at 19 inches. I'll get an overhead shot up next as well. And here's the overhead angle so you can get a different shot of that wound track. Just moving on down, you can see the damage that was done right there from about that 5.5 inch to 12 inch mark. It's just nasty. And it keeps moving on down, and there's the final resting place of both the jacket and the heavier part of it. So as you guys saw there, the round performed pretty well in the gel block. On the chronograph, we're getting 2,711 feet per second, generating 1,256 foot-pounds of energy. Penetration was good as well, with the largest pieces coming in at 17 and 19 inches respectively, and we had good fragmentation throughout the wound channel. For those of you guys that don't know why that occurs in these open tip match bullets, when the bullet enters the block, it is yawing slightly, and once it starts to yaw, it tumbles. When it tumbles, that cantilever in these bullets is a weak part of the bullet. So that cantilever breaks and results in the fragmentation that you see here before you. But all in all, guys, the round performed pretty much as I expected it to perform, which is very well. And glad to see that our guys overseas are getting some good ammo with good terminal ballistics that they're able to use against the bad guys. Anyway, as always, guys, if you have any questions about this test, anything else I discuss here on the channel, you can feel free to post in the comment section below. Or, if you'd like, you could also post over at my Facebook page. But I appreciate y'all watching these videos. I appreciate you subscribing. And hope to see you guys in the next video.